Yeah, I mean, the camp in Luton, I think, is temporary. I think they will potentially move on from there. But it's not just Luton. There are also, I understand, travellers in Reading and other areas who are basically looking for somewhere else to go. And that is one of the issues, obviously, around this eviction, that people are going to be looking for somewhere else to move to. What I can say as well, though, there's still a lot of people inside, and there is still quite a large proportion who have simply moved onto the legal site next to Dale Farm. Now, my understanding is that quite a number of those are actually going to move back onto the contested premises inside Dale Farm, and they're going to open up this gate very shortly. And here, just to get a little bit more information about that, is Jessica, who's one of the supporters of Dale Farm. Now, last time I saw you, you were locked onto a car the other side of that gate waiting for the bailiffs to come. This is quite a big change. You're opening up now. What's going on?
Yeah, we had a really good meeting last night with the residents around the campfire. Really, I don't know, probably 100 of us, and it was half residents and half supporters, and we went through the hearing and the implications of the hearing that you heard about on Monday. And we asked the residents what they wanted us to do and how they felt about that hearing, and they had a long discussion. They had a lot of different feelings. They're very frightened of opening this gate and removing the barricade because of this huge barricade over here. But the judge asked them to be reasonable and to allow access to the site, and they wanted to do that. They wanted to show that they're reasonable people. They have been reasonable. They've been trying to negotiate for years.
Why are they moving back onto the site, though, from here?
This is not a place where they can stay on the legal side. They're begging favours from friends, and it's for 1 or 2 nights. They really have nowhere to go after those 1 or 2 nights. So that's why they're moving back, because they're getting out of other people's way and back onto the land that they own.
The judge had also asked that the protesters leave. Is that going to happen?
Well, we talked to the residents about that. Now, they were very nervous about opening the gates and removing the barricades, and we asked them if they wanted us to pull back as well. And they were really clear that they felt they wanted the people that have been here, their friends and supporters that they consider guests, to stay with them. Not to protest right now. We're not protesting. We're just with them to support them. This is a really difficult time. They're very nervous. Things could be right back on Friday, back to a scene of eviction. They need to have people around them. So they're not being obstructive. They're showing.
Is this, though, a leap of faith that they think that they may have a chance on Friday?
They're showing tremendous faith. They felt that the judge was being sympathetic, that he felt that the council hadn't been behaving very well, and they felt that he was willing to give them a chance, and that's what they're acting on. It was really that sense. Mary Sheridan, who was the claimant in the case, spoke out, and she spoke out about what had been said in the court, and it was really good for all the residents to hear that. There'd been a lot of rumours flying around about what the court case meant, so we got it clear.
Thank you very much, Jessica. Thanks for talking to us. So the gates are about to open. We understand perhaps up to 25 families going back onto Dale Farm. Quite extraordinary, really, if you consider what's been happening here over the last few days. And of course, though, the bailiffs are held back by the judge's injunction rather than this fence anyway. If that goes away on Friday, I'm guessing things will change back to what they were.